chemicals in our environment, which weakens our immune system as well. So eating organic is the best that we can do.
And then the other question was blending versus liquid, liquefying your food. So the blending you're saying is using up, sapping your energy?
Depends. If you have a healthy body and a good metabolism and can process and digest properly, if anyone's bloated, that's a major indicator inside that there's some issues going on in the digestive system. So, basically, like, okay, whatever's going to work for you, like wherever you're at, and you have let's say you have a moderately healthy body, right? If you drink a juice without fiber, compared to a juice with fiber, your body has to use more energy to digest that juice. If you're a cancer patient or have diabetes, I recommend without fiber, because your body needs a break. Your body needs to use less energy and get as many nutrients as possible with using the less energy. But if you have a healthy body, go for it. Eat that fiber. So your body's up for it. So it's really I really just encourage people to look within and find what works for you, and just eat everything that goes into the mouth should be for proper nutrition. Before I got sick, I was asking myself, why am I eating these foods that have no nutrition? Like, okay, you know, it tastes good, fine, it tastes good, but there's no nutrition. It's making me really tired and really toxic. So why do it?
But why did you do it? Like, if you knew it wasn't good, right?
That was when I was beginning to realize, and that became my whole journey to this place. So, this juice menu is awesome. I do recommend, instead of using soy milk though, almond milk or hemp milk. I did bring an example of hemp milk. Hemp milk, and you can make your own almond milk and hemp milk. It's a lot cheaper.
Organic soy also?
Remember, we want to stay away from things that are in demand and that are being genetically modified. Soy and corn are being genetically modified. So even if we ask for organic soy, you know, most of it's been contaminated, and I know like soy lovers really do not like to hear that, but drink soy every day for a week, eat it, see how you feel compared to changing it for like a hemp milk or an almond milk.
But soy's not just a problem because of the GMO, it also has estrogenic qualities and properties to it, which has big problems for people who have a thyroid. It can create a thyroid condition, and a person's thyroid can completely shut down, and then their body doesn't work.
Just stay away from soy altogether. You probably have to print new ones, but it's worth it. So, okay, the green energy, awesome. Spinach, say like another kind of milk. Wheatgrass, pumpkin, and pumpkin seeds, great. So, spinach, cucumber, celery, ginger, apple, lemon. Awesome. Do you have any with beet? No. Can add one?
Store. Yeah, sure.
Great.
This is a different menu from what I have in the store.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All of these are great for diabetics, minus the soy. But they're amazing. Juice, just juice every single day. Lemon water and juice. If that's the only two things you do and you want to keep eating processed foods like this, fine. But at least have a lemon water and a juice daily. It's life-changing. You will just feel better, feel like more alive, more connected. It's easier to be positive and feel good when the body, our temple, is healthy. Yeah.
So hang on, you had a regime that you had to follow in order to cure yourself. What was the exact process? Like, did you have to detox, and then, like, what happened?
Well, I decided for myself what I would do. There was no one who said, okay, you're going to do this and this and this. I did have some guidance with a natural doctor who said this will work: colonics, coffee enemas, juicing, eating real foods, getting off sugar. So I did that. Basically, every day I juiced, every day I had lemon water. Bentonite clay, which comes from America and India and Australia, is volcanic ash. When we mix that with water and we drink it, as soon as it hits the body, its job is to attract parasites and worms, and it locks them into the antibodies, and as we excrete and go to the bathroom, it comes out in that. So I did bentonite clay. Bentonite clay is great if you're cleansing or drinking juice. A lot of toxins are going to be coming out as soon as you have your first juice. So be aware if you feel a bit kind of drunk or you feel a bit like drowsy, that's the toxins in the body. When we drink bentonite clay, it takes them all out.
Is that the same as French green clay? Or no?
No.
my wife actually just uses clay with our kids.
Yes.
And which is not easy to get them to.
We have Medi Mud. And I'm an experimenter. At my house, it's like I treat my children like the science projects.
Yeah.
And I get out all my natural stuff, and I mean, there's nothing Chas v'shalom that could hurt them. It can only help them.
Yes.
So I had Medi Clay. I didn't know before I knew that you did this, so I took out my Medi Clay, and I was like, volcanic ash is going to get those worms.
Ooh, yeah.
And I gave my kids the volcanic ash, and sure enough, they're gone.
Yeah, it's
Just like
very
that.
powerful.
No need to give your kid any cancer-causing agents. You could just give them clay.
Exactly. There's a natural alternative to everything. Even gummy bears. There's an upgrade to gummy bears made with agave. Isn't
Yeah,
that
they're not
cool?
kosher.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. Not
Agave
yet.
is so
Not yet.
great. I mean, you know, maybe you can have a drop, but to get used to having a lot of agave would be, seems to me, would be silly.
Yeah, it depends. If you're someone who eats gummy bears all the time, going from eating gummy bears to eating agave gummy bears is a massive upgrade. So it's just about upgrading. So, you know, my next upgrade could be I could go on a cleanse and I could juice more and I could eat more raw foods. Because right now I'm like 70% raw food and 30% cooked food, and I do eat meats if I feel like it, but I source organic, free-range, grass-fed meats. Yeah. So there's so many different upgrades. So, yeah, hemp milk, almond milk. Who drinks dairy? Here. Dairy. Dairy's like sugar. It's like poison. The thing with dairy is it only has nutrition if we source it raw, organic. But the thing is, they ban raw organic milk unless you're the queen or you know the farmer and you can go there and they will give it to you secretly. Because raw organic milk has a lot of nutrients. Milk that's not raw or organic, okay, an upgrade from raw organic is just organic. If you're not drinking organic, you're drinking milk that comes from cows that have been infested with hormones and antibiotics. Hormones to make them grow faster, antibiotics to keep them from dying. I've actually seen these cows. They look like creepy aliens. They eat genetically modified corn. Their milk has pus and blood, which is why they have to pasteurize it, to make it so hot that all those bacteria and disgusting things are boiled out of it, but then there's no nutrition. So we're just drinking and eating just dead matter. And that causes so much mucus in the body.
There's nothing good about milk today?
Unless it's raw, organic.
Regular
Unless
milk?
it comes right from the cow.
Regular milk is not good for you.
No. Regular milk, if it's not organic, comes from those cows that are eating genetically modified foods. So their whole bodies are built on genetically modified foods. Their milk, they're stressed, they're tired. I've seen them. It's really heartbreaking. And then there's pus and blood in their milk because they're so unhealthy. They're not treated well. But, okay, we can understand, right? Because some people are making billions of dollars. It's a big industry.
I called a couple of companies, kosher milk companies. They said they don't use hormones on the cows or antibiotics.
Great.
That's still not good enough.
That's an upgrade. Yeah, the cleanest kind of milk is the raw, organic. But you have to go out to the farmer and take it from them to do that. So it's just all about the upgrades. Yeah. I mean, that's great that they're not giving them antibiotics and hormones. That's a step up in the better direction. We just got to eat as clean as possible because we're in 2012 and this is the time that we're at, and what's so is that majority of people on the planet are unhealthy and dying of disease. So as we just do the best we can. You know, I make a stand for not buying from those companies. I only support raw, organic, like good, authentically healthy companies. So that's my stand, and I eat real foods, juice, lemon water, feel good. I think I look good. I like it. It's good to be alive.
Baruch Hashem. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So basically, guys, that's yeah, questions.
2 questions. First of all, about juicing. In the grocery stores, there is a corner in the fridge for juice. And they tell you list of all the juice. Everything is organic, everything is natural. Is it good? Question number 1. Number 2, how do you prevent diabetics like for people who don't know that there are pre-diabetes, how do you prevent?
Prevent diabetes? That one I'll answer first. How to prevent diabetes is easy. Eat real foods. Eat real foods, and disease like diabetes cannot survive in the body. Eat real
Isn't
foods.
the sugar thing, like, if you drink juice with no fiber, isn't that, I guess all the good pushes away the negative of having too much sugar.
Well, you know, you don't have to do one with sugar. Beets do have more sugar, but if you do greens, there's not much sugar. If you do celery, cucumber, kale, and spinach and wheatgrass, there's no sugar.
Yeah, but it's not the type of sugar. It's not refined sugar.
Exactly.
So I don't even know what you're talking about.
We
I mean,
were
honestly,
meant to eat sweets.
Go to Gerson therapy. People
therapy.
go to Gerson. You can get papers in the back. People go to Gerson. They're told they have a day to live.
Yeah.
And in 8 hours, they don't have cancer anymore. And
In
they're
8 hours.
And they're being juiced what you're considering sugar. Don't call it sugar. It's not
Okay.
sugar.
I don't
It's from
understand.
Hashem. Sugar is poison.
Yes.
Refined sugar. It's a totally different ballgame.
Right. Sweet and sugar that comes naturally from our fruits and vegetables, we were meant to eat. God created that for us to eat. And if we eat real foods, our body is built on real organic cells. So we don't have room for disease and cancer and diabetes and weight gain. Now, lemon water a day is huge in preventing diabetes because that'll alkalize and cleanse the body. A juice a day is
Which water
huge.
do you suggest is the best?
Bottled water? Okay, so, I can tell you this, Poland Springs is like drinking tap water. Sorry, but it is. We've done tests, there's like water companies, we do alkaline tests. This is the same acidity as drinking tap water.
We did a test. I think Fuji came out best.
Fiji is the
Fiji.
cleanest. Fiji water is the cleanest bottled water.
We work with a company called waterglory.com. You can do info@waterglory and write to him and ask him. And he can install reverse osmosis. He can put in
Great.
Kangen machines, but he'll do a whole
Great.
presentation for you, and you can learn all about it in the comfort of your home.
Yeah, I recommend getting a water filter, absolutely, or drink Fiji water because there's so much chlorine and toxins in the water, especially in New York. And since the storms just happened, everyone's immune systems is much weaker since that storm. So it's very important that we get ginger in our juice, lemon water like daily, like starting from tomorrow.
Why because of the storm?
Why is it water?
Well, the storm brought about a lot of sickness
Because of the stress or
because of
Water
the
breeds
stress.
disease.
Because of what manifests in like stagnant storm water, and also people are in a state of like chaoticness. Like I flew out the day that the storm was happening. I could feel what was happening here in New York and didn't want to be part of it. Now my people that are connected in the health world said, watch New York when you go back and make sure your immune system is very strong. Because right now people's immune system is down here. I mean, what does a healthy body look like to you? Like in alignment, not tired, awake, alert, you know, like just not having excess weight. You walk around New York and the majority of people are not healthy. The immune system's down and we live in this environment, so it's very important that we keep ourselves so strong.
Similar to you, I have a very similar story where I use pretty much the same things to heal my own self. And when I lost about 70 pounds, I wasn't trying to lose weight. I was
Right.
trying to get well, trying to save my life.
Yep.
But I lost about 70 pounds. And I walked down the street and everyone in this neighborhood stopped me and said that I looked sick. And here, these people were obese. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, I look sick.
Right.
Are you kidding me? So I'm sorry, 300 pounds is the normal weight now? I don't know.
Yeah.
No offense. I mean, we should all live and be well, but I just didn't. I was like, I look sick. I look hot. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it really is what we define
I never
health
looked
to
better.
be.
I wasn't complaining.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so your first question, the juice in the supermarkets that we see. The thing is, when we juice, and try it for yourself, as soon as we juice, like the next day, you know, it's not really that good for drinking. Okay, it's way better still than drinking a Pepsi. But the idea with juicing is that we drink it right away, so we get all those fresh enzymes. So what happens is when they package it, juice into bottles and store it, they have to put a lot of chemicals or preservatives to keep it. Even if it says organic, remember there's no law